In this video, we will show you the circular array tool. You can find the circular array tool under the Arrays section on the Tools bar on the left area of the application. If you place the mouse on top of the Arrays section, you can see that there is rectangular array and circular array. We have already presented the rectangular array in a previous video, so this one is about the circular array. In order to use the array, you need to select something first. Let's start from this shape. When you start the array tool, a virtual preview of the array appears immediately. In reality, a virtual circle, arc, is created and copies are placed upon it. The center is by default placed on the center of the axis. You can customize the properties of the array using these controls. Define the start and end angle of the arc circle. Now define the number of copies that will be placed upon the arc. The step angle automatically changes according to the number of copies defined. If you change the angle, the array adjusts the end angle in order to fit the selected number of copies into this angle. Using this checkbox, you can select if you want the circular array to be created clockwise or anti-clockwise. Enable this option to mark the copies of the original object as clones. At the end of this demonstration, cloned objects will be presented with an example. If the start and the end angle are the same, a full circle is created. Finally, using contour steps, you can select the number of the added contour lines. When contour steps are added, you can select whether you want all circles to have the same number of copies as the initial circle, or add extra copies to make a better fit. You can also adjust the options of the array visually. The green line is the start angle, the red line is the end angle, and all the blue lines are the inner copies. Moving the handle on top of the green line, you can change the start angle and the distance from the center. Using this handle, you can create interesting rotated variations. Moving the handle on top of the red line, you can change the end angle. The number of copies is kept as is. If you move any of the inner lines, the step angle is adjusted and the end angle is updated so that the defined copies fit. We can easily adjust the number of copies by using the Shift key. If you hold the Shift key down while changing the end angle, the step angle is kept as is and copies are added or removed according to the direction towards which you move. Using this handle at the center, you can move the center of the array. You can also move clockwise or to the opposite direction. When placing the mouse on top of any control mode, action handles appear. These handles appear highlighted not only on the current clone but also on every 2 clones. It is like an X2 pattern where for every 2 clones, one of them is affected. Now, press the rotate sign to rotate by 90 degrees or choose the mirror sign. Use the handles freely to get the result you like, and when you're done, apply the array. If the Clone Objects option was enabled, now you can edit any of the shapes and edit all of them together.